Hi everyone, it's Erika. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you my process of drawing. At the moment I'm lining the sketch. I drew a sketch on a previous layer, lowering the opacity. Then I created a new layer when I drew the lines. I draw a line multiple times and use Ctrl Z to delete the eventual errors. I try to make it more detailed as possible and try to create a line as clean as possible. I draw a line, and then if it isn't like I wanted it to be, I press Ctrl Z and then draw it again. I do it multiple times for a line, so the lining process can take a lot of time. I reverse the drawing and mirror it to show eventual errors if there are errors in proportions, so I can correct them. When I finish to line a particular part of the drawing, I turn off the layer where the sketch was in, so I can see the lines, and if they still have problems, I go back and finish them or delete them and redraw them. In this moment I turned off the background layer, so I am detailing the furniture in a better way and make the drawing cleaner. Then I turn on again the background layer, and go back lining the bed. See, in this moment I did that line multiple times because I couldn't do it right at all, because there are a lot of curves there. I'm not used to draw, to be honest. So yeah, I had to draw it a lot of times. You have to be really patient to draw the backgrounds in general, to line a drawing, because if you want it to be perfect, it takes multiple times to have the perfect line.
They take all of me.
can be a bit tricky, so my suggestion when you do the sketch is to create a layer with a vanishing point so you can see how the perspective goes. You maybe need a bit of practice to achieve that or achieve a good point of view, but you will get it right in the end. At least I hope so.
We're taking off now. We're never coming down. Because we're flying, tearing up the sky. We're chasing the
Now that the lines are done, I open Photoshop because I use the laser tool to color. I select all the areas I want to color of a certain color and then fill it with the bucket tool. I don't stay in the margins in the lines I created at first because I go over the layer I just colored with another layer for the foreground objects. For example, this I'm drawing like t-shirt or the hair. This is a quick way of coloring that my friend who studied comics taught me, so I hope it's useful to you too. As you can see, I'm doing multiple trials for the color of the line and for the color of the objects. I want just it to be perfect, so you probably have to do more tentatives as well. I adjust the colors using the saturation tool and the selective color and other tools that you can find on image adjustment. Color balance and adjustment levels are also really useful tools. Here I'm creating the light. I create a yellow layer on the lamp and adjust the hue to make it lighter. I add the blur and then I create a selection that looks like the lamp light coming down, and then I delete the excess so it looks like the lamp is lighting the room. In the background I add a cold layer. I add a blue gradient to make the background more distant, because a cold background it adds in depth to your drawing, so your warm foreground will stand out better, so your character in the foreground will stand out better. Keep changing the saturation and color balance and light of the drawing during the whole process to see how the final drawing looks better. See how it's changing the curves. It becomes more warm and the color more full. Here I created a new layer where that I set in multiply, and I'm creating the shadows of the room. I created a mask in this layer, so the layer is fully blue. Then I create a mask and work with it with the white and create a shadow on the furniture I need. I changed the idea, so I choose to make the furniture warm, so the blue became a red layer. I create a layer for all the levels I want to add, so I create a multiply layer for the background and another one for the character itself. I also add a lighter level that I set on screen that I used for the window in the back and for the lamp. I also used it to light, I'm using it right now to light Harley. So here you are, the final thing. Hope you liked it. Hope it was useful. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. It means a lot to me. And see you again soon, hopefully, for my next video. Bye!